Hello, Darren here, the Creative Minimalist, www.thecreativeminimalist.com. I think I need a new intro, really, to be honest. Starting to get bored saying that, but at least you know who I am. 'Tis me, 'tis I, Darren. No other creative minimalists exist. I'm sure they do, actually. But I'm the one with the creativeminimalist.com website. That's me. No other ones have that unique identifier linked with them. I want to show you my October update, what I'm using in my journal and planner setup for this month. But first, let me show you what's above my desk. So here's my board. I've just got this. This is above the desk where I work. It's sort of a cross between a mood board. I've got places I'd love to be, things that are on my mind, all that sort of stuff. Normally there's some quotes around here that I use, and then generally sort of today's focus, so Wednesday, the moon phase, what part of the year we are at, all the areas that I want to be working at. That's the idea around this this sort of overview thing that's above my desk. Again, it's sort of pretty sort of a cross between high view and low view, really, I suppose. It's a bit of a mishmash, but what I do is so I've got the month on the board for me to use, and I've already sort of got ready and prepared the next month, and I've got that up there already with like the main things that I want to do, because this is the end of September now, and so it's time to get October running. So that's again what I've got there. Some like the main important things. Again, the moon put on there, what I'm doing during the day, just general overview things, and as you've seen from the previous month, each day just gets crossed off so I know where I am. So that's my that's what I've got in just above my eye line, just above my eye line, just to the right, what I keep my focus on during the day when I need to just see where I am. Actually, review needs to come across, because each Friday I do my weekly review, or I should. The good thing about magnets and having this as a piece of paper is it's very easy for me to just go to Saturday and just move it around. That does happen quite often. But yeah, that's my overview. I'll see you back at the desk. And welcome back to the desk. Not much has changed at all. But we're in October. October's come along. I've actually fallen in love with this style, and I think I might be using it again. Just sort of black outline, and then some grey going outside the lines. That's my jam at the moment. That's what I'm doing. I used it there as well in the overview. Yes, so this is my basic setup for the month. We've got into finished September, kept nice and busy with the weekly update. So just done a monthly overview. I'm putting in all the things that I want to get done this month into here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. This could be visual. It will be a visual representation of some sort, but currently I'm not quite sure what to put there, but general overview. One of the things I'm looking at trying out this month is to focus on one area of things. So sort of, obviously sort of the Creative Minimalist, these sort of videos, the planner type things, but then music on Tuesday, freelance work or freelance promotion on website stuff Wednesday, Planarchy stuff on Thursday, but then again, Planarchy is partly this as well, so am I just being too rigid? It's something I'm toying with, the idea of just dividing up my week a bit, so I shall see how that goes. But anyway, this is again the week, kept it pretty much the same, so sort of weekly overview on what I want to do. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, see, we're all the way up here. I haven't ticked much off. Some of this does need to be ticked off, but I haven't done it all yet. But we're here, we're at Wednesday, I'm filming the video, and then we go into October, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, although this seems to merge quite a bit. One thing I want to tell you is the pen I used to write this was always smudging, so I made sure I got some blotting paper. You need blotting paper, kids, if your ink is smudging. Even though I like the smudge effect, I'm always for a little bit of grunge, always up for a little bit of punk. But that was just a step too far. So I've got my monthly overview up there. Tasks for the month in my monthly planner here. Then I break down into the week, which is generally sort of blocks. I tend to go blocks here for the week. Every time I've got something in here, I then go to the computer or the phone, because I'm using OmniFocus for specific tasks, so I know what they are. So I go from here to digital, although I also know what I'm doing, and then I come down to the daily. This is where I am with the daily. So this is where sort of the comments, discussion, thoughts tends to run around in, and what I'm doing. So each day gets broken down into here. So this week we're Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday so far. Been using it, and it's going okay. I just need to sort of find a few more, or to focus more into this. It's very easy when I use OmniFocus for my tasks on the computer or the iPhone to stay focused there and not come out here and think. And the danger with staying focused on the computer is that it's so easy to drop down out of a task and end up on Facebook for ages, or Instagram for ages, or YouTube. It's so easy to fall down there, or just generally get distracted on news websites and things. There's a fair bit of news going on, as you may well know, and it doesn't help anyone to focus on that when there are tasks at hand. So yes, so something to do, specific tasks on OmniFocus, and then feedback on the tasks or thoughts on the task, or just general captures. I mean, this is a general sort of capture thing that I'm using and breaking down and making sure I've got next tasks in there. So it ties in with what I'm doing on OmniFocus, and this is very much sort of still a daily bullet journal thing, things that don't actually need to be put onto OmniFocus. So the minor things, the things that aren't really projects. I tend to keep bigger projects on OmniFocus, and that's what I use that for. So daily, weekly and monthly, and my monthly overview there. I just want to quickly show you the junk journal, because we're now into chapter. You can't quite see that, I don't think. Actually, I could, if I'm very clever, zoom in a little there, and you can see chapter 3. It's chapter 3, so this is my sort of junk journal. Can come back out a bit now. Yes, or junkish journal. Rubbish gets thrown in here. Bits of old paper made it up. But I'm now into October. Started this back in July, and now we're into October. So war, adventure, or love. It's my choice what one I choose as I've come into October. So this is coming together nicely. I'm sort of playing around with some ideas, something there, not quite sure where that's going, but basically sort of it's just all pulling stuff together. A couple more pages there, but just so you thought I would share that the junk journal is that sort of visual representation of things as well, sort of coming together there. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. Oh, well, I remember that was something else I wanted to show you. I had to put all my pens. I was getting fed up. I couldn't work out where to put pens and things. So this box, fortunately, was delivered, and all the pens that I'm currently using, all my favourite pens, are going in there. So that's the grey one that I was using for what I mentioned earlier with the black outline of the letters, and then the grey. So yeah, I've now got a box with the essentials, journaling essentials, going in there. And yeah, that's pretty much where I am for my October setup. I'll still be doing review videos and things on that to let you know what's happening. I don't think there's anything else specific that I need to share, but that's what's working for me at the moment. I'll see how it goes and how it develops and moves on. But basically, I've got my monthly overview, weekly overview. I've got specific projects on OmniFocus, which is digitally stored, capturing ideas and thoughts and just general arty type things in the little junk journal, and then daily in my little book here. So monthly and weekly, down to daily, and just at any point goes in there. So that's my setup, and I've got my calendar overview to look at as well. So that's what's working for me at the moment, and that's, as I've often said, it's about finding out what works for you and how you can be most not productive, but how you can get done what you want to get done. So don't necessarily need to follow anyone else, because it's all about finding what works for you. And that, as I've always said, is the Planarchy way. A little bit of anarchy in planning. Because if a system isn't working for you, however good the system is, and however many other people swear by that system and say it's great, doesn't matter if it doesn't work for you. You might need to change things, tweak things, change them around. But as long as you find something that works for you, then that's the main thing. And I hope and pray that you do. I shall see you soon. This is Darren, the Creative Minimalist, www.thecreativeminimalist.com, saying happy planning, and may you find your lives blessed as we enter October. I shall speak to you soon. Goodbye.